What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Web Explorer, here with another video, our second video, and today we are diving into the world of Ethereum. You can think of it as a cooler and more versatile cousin of Bitcoin, which we will be covering in our next video. Ethereum isn't just a cryptocurrency, it's a whole ecosystem for building decentralized applications that we had mentioned with Solana, just on a different chain, which can allow us to pretty much change how we interact with the internet as a whole. Whether you're new to crypto or already deep in the game, this video will catch you up to speed on Ethereum's potential, use cases, future, and some recent events you need to know about. So first off, what's the big deal with Ethereum? Imagine a world where you can essentially buy a house without a real estate agent, get a loan without a bank, or even vote in an election without worrying about fraud. That's the kind of future Ethereum is trying to build. It's not just about digital money, it's about creating a decentralized internet where middlemen are completely cut out and power is given back to the people. As far as Ethereum's potential, let's talk about what makes Ethereum stand out. At its core, Ethereum is all about smart contracts. These are self-executing contracts where the terms are written directly into code. No lawyers, no paperwork, just code that automatically enforces the deal. This means faster, cheaper, and more secure transactions. For example, you could rent an apartment and have the payment automatically released once you get the keys, no realtor needed. Or you could create a crowdfunding campaign where the funds are only released if the goal is met. The potential here is massive, and it's already starting to disrupt industries like finance, real estate, and even gaming. Ethereum's blockchain is like a global computer that anyone can build on. Developers can create decentralized applications, or dApps again, that run exactly as programmed without downtime or interference. This opens up a world of possibilities for innovation, from decentralized social networks to transparent supply chains. The best part, it's all open source, meaning anyone can contribute or build their own projects. That's why Ethereum is often called the backbone of the decentralized web, or Web3. Now, for our use cases, let's get into how Ethereum is being used right now. You've probably heard of DeFi, or decentralized finance. It's one of the biggest things happening on Ethereum. DeFi platforms let you lend, borrow, and trade cryptocurrencies without a bank or broker. Imagine earning interest on your savings or getting a loan instantly, all without filling out a single form. Platforms like Aave and Uniswap are already making this a reality, and they're growing fast. Uniswap is maybe where you see a lot of people trading many of your favorite meme coins or tokens out there as well. But then there are NFTs just like Solana. So these, again, are non-fungible tokens and are unique digital assets that can represent anything from art to music to virtual real estate. Artists can sell their work directly to the fans, and gamers can own rare in-game items that actually have real-world value. Remember when that digital artwork by Beeple sold for $69 million? Yeah, that was an NFT on Ethereum. But it's not just about finance and art. Ethereum is also being used for things like supply chain management, tracking products from factory to store to ensure they're authentic. There are even projects working on decentralized voting systems to make elections more secure and transparent. Let's not forget about DAOs, or decentralized autonomous organizations, which are like digital co-ops where decisions are made by community vote, not a CEO, which then in turn brings us to the future of Ethereum. The big thing on the horizon right now is Ethereum 2.0. Major upgrade that's already in progress, and it's set to make the network faster, cheaper, and way more eco-friendly. If you are in the game currently, you can see that the fees on Solana versus are very different when it comes to swapping out those meme coins. Maybe gas in Texas is cheaper, but not so much in New York or a place like California, right? But right now, Ethereum does use a system called proof of work, which requires a lot of energy. Ethereum 2.0 will switch to proof of stake, cutting energy use by over 99%. That's huge. Game changer, especially with all the talk about crypto's environmental impact. But it's not just about being greener. Ethereum 2.0 will also make the network more scalable, meaning it can handle way more transactions per second. This is crucial because, let's be honest, Ethereum's gas fees, transaction fees can get pretty high when the network is busy. Layer 2 solutions like rollups are already helping with this, but Ethereum 2.0 will take it to the next level. Of course, there are challenges. Keeping the network decentralized and secure while scaling is no easy task. There's also competition from other blockchains, such as Solana and Polkadot as well, which are trying to solve similar problems. But Ethereum has a huge head start, a massive developer community, and a track record of innovation. And if you keep up with who is buying Ethereum, just follow the smart money. There's no reason why these huge companies are putting their money into Ethereum just because. With upgrades like sharding, which splits the blockchain into smaller, more manageable pieces, Ethereum is positioning itself to stay ahead of the curve as well. So Again, as we mentioned at Ethereum 2.0 in some recent events, let's just catch up. First off, the Ethereum Foundation recently announced a partnership with a major tech company to develop new dApps, which is a big deal for mainstream adoption. As we move into this future of the internet, Ethereum would essentially be the basis of all this new traditional finance, real estate, money pouring into Ethereum, a backbone, like we mentioned earlier. The price of Ethereum has been on a tear lately, reflecting growing investor confidence and increased adoption. Just check out the charts. It's been a wild ride, but the trend is definitely upwards. Another hot topic is the layer 2 solutions. These are technologies built on top of Ethereum to help it scale and reduce fees. Projects like Optimism and Arbitrum are gaining traction, and they're making Ethereum more usable for everyday transactions. If you've ever tried to make a small transaction on Ethereum and got hit with a $20 gas fee, you'll appreciate exactly why this is so important. Let's not forget the buzz around Ethereum's role in the metaverse, with Facebook rebranding to Meta and everyone talking about virtual worlds. Ethereum is poised to be the backbone for decentralized metaverse projects. Imagine owning virtual land or assets that you truly control, not some tech giant. So again, Ethereum just serving as that main primary backbone for what we think of as coming to Web3 and the blockchain. That's the vision, and it's already starting to take shape. In conclusion, there you have it, a quick but comprehensive look at Ethereum. Whether you're here for the tech, the investment potential, or just to flex your knowledge at the next crypto meetup with your friends, Ethereum is definitely worth your attention. It's not just a coin, it's a platform that's reshaping industries and pushing the boundaries of what's possible with the blockchain. So if you want to dive deeper, check out the links that I've dropped below for each section. They'll take you to some solid resources as well. And hey, if you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Web3 Explorer, and hit the bell so you never miss an update on all things Web3. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.